Hello, class. Welcome. Yes, we have simple present for today. And let me show you something. Okay, so simple present um, express routines and habits and describe ordinary actions. In general, simple actions. Remember, please, that we need three basic elements to make a sentence. We have the noun or the pronoun, and it could be a subject or an object. Then, number two, we have the verb, which is the action, like in Spanish. And number three, we have the complement, which is all the extra information that we need. Let's check the personal pronouns. Remember that we have a personal pronouns. I is the first person of the singular. You is the second person of the singular. He, she, and it are the third persons of the singular. What do we have in red? Okay, because we are going to follow some rules when we conjugate verbs in present. Then we have we, which is the first person of the plural, you, which is the second person of the plural, and they, third person of the plural. We have some verbs, and I write some verbs that express routines like wake up, study, work, do the homework, watch TV, and sleep. We have the complement that is extra information. Maybe you can mention the time, the moment of the day, the places, the frequency, the date of the week when the action happens. Okay, the basic sentence pattern for a plural, maybe in this case, is we study online. We have the three basic elements. We as a pronoun, study as a verb, and online as the extra information. We have a basic sentence pattern, but for the third person. In this case, we have a boy, and the boy plays soccer in the park. What do we have the S in red? Remember that I told you that we need to follow some rules. Okay, let's check the rules. The rules of conjugation in simple present. For example, the number one, you have to add an S to the verb. Example, work and works. Number two, if the verb ends in Y, preceded by a consonant, you have to change Y for I and add IES. For example, study, change to studies. Then we have number three, but if the verb ends in Y, preceded by the vowel like A, E, I, O, U, you just need to add an S like in the rule number one. Example, play and place. Okay, we have an example of a verb. The verb in this case is work with all the pronouns. Example, and I choose the complement just to express different ideas. I work in the school, you work in the morning, he works in the afternoon, she works every day, it works nothing. Why nothing? Well, it's an impersonal pronoun. It can be a person. So if it is not a person, it can work. Okay, so I'm going to explain you later, but it is not a person. So a person can work, but another person can't work. We work together, you work hard, and they work at night. Okay, now let's practice with all the personal pronouns with different verbs and different complements. I wake up at 8 a.m. every day. You study online at home. Yes. He works in the afternoon. She cooks delicious. It drinks water. In this case, we use drink for it because maybe it's a doggy and the doggy drinks water. We read the notes carefully. You do the math homework. I don't know math, but you have to do the homework. And they practice English. Okay, this is all for today. I hope you understand the rules and the three basic elements and the simple present express routines, habits, and ordinary actions. If you have a doubt, if you have questions, please let me know. Send me an email, contact, and any way you can. You have my numbers and you have my email. So I'm going to be there to help you. Thank you and see you next class. Bye bye.